have to call T-Mobile because for some reason, whenever David and I are not connected to Wi-Fi, we can't access the internet on our phone, which is kind of, problematic because we pay a bill. And so he wants me to give them a call. So I'm going to give them a call. Okay, so I just got off the phone with T-Mobile and everything should be working. I actually have to power my phone down for 5 minutes because there was an internal update and I guess there was like a compatibility issue. So some people who owned like Apple products, all of a sudden their phones would not connect to the Wi-Fi. So the guy went on and made some changes, and now I just had to power my phone off for 5 minutes and then turn it back on, and then I should be good to go. Because I noticed it when I was at the Seattle Center on Saturday. I was trying to place an Amazon Fresh pickup order, and I couldn't connect out there in the middle of the Seattle Center, and there was too many people using the free Wi-Fi. So I was like, I was out of luck, and I thought, oh, maybe it's because there's so many people using it, or maybe there's like an issue. So I powered my phone off and turned it back on, and that still didn't work. And so then it's like the IT crowd. Did you turn your computer off? But David told me that he's been having issues, and then he sent me a message this morning, and he was like, can you call T-Mobile? I'm in business meetings like all day and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that he'll have a chance to power it off for 5 minutes, because I know that he has to take a lot of conference calls, and I believe he predominantly uses his phone for that whole process. So anyway, so I'm going to power my phone down. Hopefully nothing exciting happens in the next 5 minutes and I'm not able to record. But in the meantime, I'm going to straighten up the living room, and then I'm going, oh, I just got my message because David just replied back. He was like, oh, okay, thanks, dumb. So, so he should be able to get his all situated. And let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. The kids Lucia's outside playing, and then Lex is supposed to be outside playing. So I got to shoo him outside, so that they can enjoy the sunny day. And I don't know what we're going to do today. I have not decided. Part of me wants to go to Alki, but then part of me is like, let's just go to a park. So I'm not sure. There's also a Constellation Park, Lincoln Park. The good news is there's lots of stuff to choose from. Or we may just end up staying here. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I'll check in with you guys later, and hopefully this will fix my phone.
Cheated! Now this is a good spot. We won!
Of course, the second I get into the shower, I hear the dogs barking. Somebody's at the door. I missed my delivery. It's from Williams-Sonoma. It's some towels. I have an obsession with Williams-Sonoma kitchen towels, so I have to go through all of my old kitchen towels and get rid of ones that I don't want anymore, because now I have like I'll have 12 because I have them in like red, blue, and yellow now to kind of match my Fiesta wear. But I did stop myself because they had a really good sale on like that really pretty like white dishware, just I don't think it's porcelain. No, it can't be porcelain. But like that really pretty kind of like if you watched Downton Abbey, what they used, like what the staff used in the kitchen. I'm like obsessed with white like plates and stuff like that. I actually liked what the staff in the kitchen used more than like the upstairs like aristocratic society members. I miss that show. Don't you miss Downton Abbey? I felt that by watching Downton Abbey, it justified my watching Bravo reality shows, because it was like balanced, but now it's not on anymore. Although, didn't I just read that they're going to make a movie? So I'm excited about that. So anyway, yeah. So I'm in the shower, and then of course I like yell at the kids. I'm like, don't open the door because I'm in the shower, and like I just figured, I was like, if it was somebody I knew, then they should have called before they came over. And I figured that more than likely it was probably like UPS, and so they would just leave me a little notification saying that, like, sorry we missed you. But it's not like the end of the world. But apparently it'll be available to pick up at like one of the little like corner markets that's like down the road. So I'll just go and pick it up later on today. So Lexi just finished straightening up his room, and Lucia's in the process of straightening up her room, and she doesn't want to do it. And I am straightening up our bedroom, like making the bed. And I got to figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner, which I don't know what I have to make for dinner. See, this is what I talk about. I have to like finish my closet area. I don't know what happened to that. Like for a year, it was like beautifully displayed. And then I used my big Coach bag when we went on a trip in May. And then ever since then, it's just been like, pfft. So that'll take me like 2 minutes. I just need to do it. But anyway, so I gotta like sit down, figure out what we're gonna have for dinner. And then if need be, I might have to go pick up something to help supplement, because I don't know if I have everything that I need. I also, today is like Wednesday, so as I was mentioning, email sends out new menus on Wednesdays, so I can look and I can see if there's something that's of interest that I might want to make, and then make it, and then if need be, then I can go to the store. But I don't go to just any store anymore. So I don't go. Sorry, Lucy was telling me that Binks is in her room and he's like napping, and she's trying to justify not making her bed because of Binks taking a nap. But anyway, so what I was going to tell you is I don't go to just any grocery store anymore. Oh, no. There is Amazon Fresh pickup. You just show up in your car after you place your order. It can be ready in as little as 15 minutes. And then they bring the groceries out to your car. They load them in your truck or in your trunk, and then you go about your way. So if I do that, I will definitely take you so you can see the Amazon Fresh pickup experience. It's super cool. There's two locations right now. One is in Soto, and then one is in Ballard. And the Soto location's closer to where we live, but it's like awesome because you can still like not get distracted by all like the fun things that you can find, to like the unnecessary like purchases that you end up making in a grocery store. So you can still stay on track. And then the nice thing is that, unlike Amazon Fresh delivery, you don't have to have a minimum. So if you literally just need to pick up milk, bread, and eggs, you don't have to justify like putting $40, spending $40 just to pick up stuff. So if I will sit down and we'll figure out what I'm going to make, and if I have to pick up anything, we'll go to Amazon Fresh pickup.
Wait, does it?
Look, he's decided to join my bed. This is the second day you've been laying on my bed while I'm trying to make it. Thackeray Binks. Hi, Thackeray. So, I actually remembered that I had bought stuff to make dinners already. So, tonight we are having kebabs, but I'm going to grill the kebabs in a different way. I don't remember where I saw this trick, but it makes a lot of sense. That you put all your meats on one kebab and then the vegetables on the other, because the vegetables obviously cook quicker than the meat, so that way you don't have charred vegetables with like raw chicken. So I'm going to marinate some chicken in like a lemon pepper marinade. And then we're gonna have onions and green peppers and tomatoes kebabs. And then there's still a lot of the leftover blackberry mint couscous from yesterday, so that'll be our side. And I do have some spinach, so I may go ahead and just saute spinach in olive oil with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then that will be dinner tonight. Yes, I don't have to go anywhere. Well, that's annoying. I just realized I'm out of chicken. So now I'm going to have to figure something else out for dinner.
My mom figured out something for dinner.
Can you tell everybody where we are, Master Alexander?
Amazon pickup.
That's right, Amazon Fresh Pickup.
Why
So,
you call me?
well, because I didn't see you. Do you want to tell us where we are?
But mommy, why did you call Lex?
Well, I just saw him. So anyway, you pull in. They just ask me for my name, and they are going to come out with the groceries and then load them in the trunk, which I guess I should go ahead and pop while I'm sitting here. Whee! So anyway, let me show you what it looks like. So the Soto location is located actually in Starbucks headquarters. That's the where they come out. You can kind of see it, but the trees are blocking. And then there's these little arrows that light up, and then they bring out your groceries. And then once they, so there's 3, they should be coming out soon. And then as soon as they load it all up, then the little car lights up, and then you're free to go. And like I said, what I love about Amazon Fresh Pickup is they don't have a minimum charge. So like Amazon Fresh delivery, you have to spend a minimum of $40, or else you have to pay a $9.99 delivery fee. So this is pretty awesome, especially if you're running errands. Or like last week at the International Beer Festival, I decided I wanted to make brats for dinner. We didn't have it, and so I placed the order. We came in, picked up the groceries, and then we're on the road, and we were waiting a total of maybe 5 minutes. So it's pretty awesome. I'm hoping that it takes off and it will be available in all markets. I know that a lot of people like groceries hauls, so I figured I would just go ahead and do one. So this is what I picked up from the Amazon Fresh Go store. So squash to add with the kebab, so it'll be, and then I got steak meat for the kebab, so it'll be, the vegetables will be squash, red onion, tomatoes, and is there some, oh, green pepper. And then just some mixed vegetables because I'm going to make some fried rice later on. Some chopped spinach to serve with dinner later on. For dessert, I'm going to do a really yummy fruit salad because I had some bananas. So bananas, apples, and grapes with a lemon, honey, poppy seed dressing. And then the kids really love grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup, so I got a big gigantic can of tomato soup. And they have been sneaking in a lot of soda lately, so I have cut out buying soda altogether. And I thought maybe something fun besides Kool-Aid, because Kool-Aid's not like the healthiest thing in the world. It was the V8 Splash Watermelon Cherry. I thought that sounded good. And then I'm going to marinate the beef in teriyaki. And then I think tomorrow I'm going to make fried eggs with stewed tomato, well, fried eggs served on bread, stewed tomatoes, and spinach for dinner. And then later on this week I'm going to make some chicken enchiladas, like a creamy chicken enchilada that Mr. Garcia really likes. So this is all the stuff that I needed for the next few days for like dinners. And just thought I would go ahead and share it with you. I'm also watching Dharma and Greg because they showed on the Ovation channel, and that was like one of my favorite TV shows when I was like in my late teens, early 20s. Like Dharma and Greg and Friends were like my favorite, were like 2 of my favorite TV shows back then, and so I'm happy to be watching it again. Okay, so here are the kebabs. Like I said, I had read someplace that you should put all the meat on one skewer and then put all the vegetables on another skewer, and that makes it easier for grilling because the vegetables don't take as long to grill as the meat, so you don't end up with undercooked meat with charred vegetables. So I'm going to try this out, and then I will let you know how it goes. Hi Ladybird. Are you enjoying being in the backyard? Grill heat up, and then I'm gonna put the kebabs on. It's really nice outside. It's like the perfect temperature, and there's like a breeze. So yes, it feels very lovely to be outside. We definitely have some straightening up to do in the back. Like there's some stuff on the deck that doesn't belong there that we need to clear out. And then, yeah, just making it look nice. But let's go check my trees. So this is our magnolia. And what's really cool about the city of Seattle is they have a program called City Trees or Trees for the Neighborhood, something like that. And you can apply and you can try to get 4, I think you can get up to 4 trees. And so 2 out in the front yard. We have a red bud, and I always forget what the other one is. But then we got a magnolia, and then we got a fig tree. Isn't she pretty? Now, from what it is my understanding that you typically only get figs every other year, that you don't necessarily get figs every year. The reason our magnolia tree is a little bit on the short side, oh, Mr. Garcia needs to put his tools away, is because if you can see, like right here, we had a windstorm and it snapped. It just snapped the top of the magnolia off, but it didn't destroy it because you can see that there's growth happening. But yeah, that's my magnolia tree. This is my jalapeno, one of my jalapeno plants. You can see I have a little bud, so that'll be a pepper. And then you can see here, I have a green pepper. This guy is growing. And then do I have any? Oh, you can see right here. Where are you? Right there. You can see that'll be a jalapeno pepper. Okay, so I just put the beef on. I'm gonna let that grill for a little bit, and then I'm going to put the vegetables on, since the vegetables obviously don't take as long as the beef kebabs will. And when I'm grilling, I do like to enjoy an adult beverage. So I'm having a pyramid hefeweizen, and then with dinner I'll have water or LaCroix. I'm obsessed with LaCroix. I'm obsessed with LaCroix. If you like LaCroix, let me know what your favorite flavor is. But there's also hint water that's really good, and they have a sparkling hint water that I really want to try. Like I want to try the sparkling hint watermelon flavor. I think that would be really tasty because I like hint water, but I'm looking for soda alternatives, and so since it's got like a little bit of a sweetness to it, I think that might be a good substitution. But it's kind of expensive, and I'm having a hard time justifying. I think it's like $20 for a 12-pack. I'm having a real hard time when you can get 8 cans of LaCroix for like $4 or $5, something like that. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to justify. But let me go check on my beef and make sure that I don't overcook it. Oh, hi there, Coco. Are you enjoying being outside? You're desperately hoping that something will fall from the grill and then you can eat it, right, Rococo? Right? Hi, my princess.
Hi. See, I'm getting so
Hey, what happened to the flower that was in your hair? That was keeping your hair out of your face?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You're such a wild child.
Because we were playing hit hooray. I can do this. That can't hurt. I'm getting higher and higher. And I'm getting higher and higher.
Alright, be careful. Mr. Garcia and we were discussing that this is probably going to be the last year, unfortunately, for the swing set because the kids are getting really big, but we are going to build them a tire swing.
And there's 2.
Oh, just look at this tree. She's been here forever. so tall.
Do you love her?
I do love her.
We're never gonna cut it down.
No, we're never gonna cut it down. So David's plan is
to
to figure out which limb to suspend the tire swing from, because this has been well loved. But unfortunately,
It's for
the
me.
babies are getting a little bit too big for it. So maybe. So, without getting like super controversial and like discussing politics, I just have noticed something that's been circulating on Twitter as well as on Facebook. And as your friendly political science major, I wanted to explain something that's going on. So, there's a congressman, Representative Brad Sherman, who's a Democrat from California, posted on Twitter that he had introduced HR 438, which would begin the impeachment process for President Trump. The thing is that I've seen this article going around, and I was very curious to actually like read about it on house.gov. So I went to house.gov, and there is no HR 438. So I went ahead and I looked up his information on house.gov, because you can find all your representatives, any representative information there, and there's a link to his website. So I'm going to show you what is from his actual website, and hold on. So when you go to sherman.house.gov, you're brought to this website, and it explains what's going on. And so what is very interesting right here is Sherman circulated a draft article on June 12th, 2017, and has been conferring with colleagues and legal experts from around the country since then. So why that is important to know is because when you go and search the bills, HR 438 does not come up. So I think what he was showing was the draft in which he is planning on possibly moving forward to this. So before everybody like gets like really angry or happy, whatever your thoughts are on the current president, about, you know, possibly being impeached. Sorry, Lucia came out here because she wanted to share that she had put all 10 of her buddies in Binks's bed. So I think what is being circulated is the draft, which doesn't necessarily mean that it has been fully introduced and is moving through the process. So one thing I want people to remember is that Watergate happens during the 1972 election or re-election for Richard Nixon. And they started the Senate hearings, but it wasn't until 1974 when he resigned. And Nixon only resigned when the actual smoking gun of the tapes in which he had recorded himself telling his chief of staff to make sure that the FBI didn't investigate them for the whole break-in at the Watergate Hotel. So, before you get upset, before you start celebrating, just remember there is still a really, really long time, and it is really, really hard to impeach a president because it is a crime, and just like with any other trial out there, you have to have evidence that is strong enough to show that, for example, Trump did obstruct justice. So we are a long ways away. And so before anybody starts getting, like I said, happy, you know, celebrating, popping champagne, or, you know, getting ready to like get angry and just like start lashing out at people, there's still a long ways to go. And there's as far as I can tell from the websites themselves, there's no indication that this is actually going to happen. So I just wanted to touch base and explain what's going on. There's a lot of articles out there that are posting this, but from what I can find, people are not explaining things thoroughly enough for my liking. But that's just me. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Tea time, Mickey. like one of my favorite Christmas presents David has ever gotten me because I wanted one of these for like the past 3 or 4 years. I have 31 seconds left until I get to drink delicious Earl Grey tea.
You know what the best? You know what?
What? Cut you off mid-sentence. I was turning the camera around so that we could see your dilly dang face.
You know what the best present you ever gave me was? My 2 children and your heart.
We need to trim your eyebrows.
Hell no. No.
How was work?
It's good. More SharePointing. Doing what I do with my SharePoint.
Amazoning.
Amazoning. So I'm trying to get work done, but I've got 2 more days to fit in like 4 more days worth of work, and I refuse to work over this weekend, so it's going to be some long hours tomorrow and or Friday, but I don't want to work long hours.
Did you know that you started speaking like Napoleon Dynamite?
I know.
Because you kept your eyes closed for that like entire
Just don't.
like portion. What type of skills do you have?
Computer hacking skills. Nunchuck skills. Girls only want guys with sweet skills. Alright, I got nothing else to say right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some of that fruit salad.
Go eat your fruit salad. Okay, you can see I have my tea, and I'm just going to... I'm in my pajamas, I'm in bed, I'm going to watch some TV, and then get up tomorrow and start a new day. So, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed going to the Amazon Fresh pickup. I always forget what it's called. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.